I keep doing it. I just wanted to give everyone a second to watch TC do his thing behind the scenes. Because that. Oh, you can't hear me now? Oh, man, I swear to God. Gotta love technology. Hold on, can you hear me on the stream? Yeah, you can hear me on the stream. Can you hear me? You good? Yeah? You can hear me? Alright, good. Cool. Alright, so as long as he can hear me, we're good now. Alright, so folks, today's going to be a great episode. TC's over there finally defrosting from winter. But then he gets tornadoes, hurricanes, and Lake Michigan flooding. So I don't know what's better. All the 35 inches of snow that you got in one day, or, the 7 raptures that you got in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster of I'm gonna say water because I mean one's frozen water and the other one's unfrozen water, so it's been fun.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I saw a video today of you guys. Still got snow from 3 weeks ago melting over there in Michigan. So I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, good God, you guys got to figure it out. Like, figure it out. Okay.
Mother Nature's really messing with us right now.
Mother Nature
Yeah,
hates
she
you
is
guys.
really messing with us.
She hates.
She
Yeah.
she is really mad at us.
I don't know
We
what
did something and I don't know what it is.
You guys did something all right. All right, before we get started, listen, join in tomorrow for the Run In Wrestling Podcast right here, 6:30 p for the behind the scenes, 7 o'clock for the main show. It's WrestleMania Pick'em Day. I got to go for the trifecta. I already own 2 out of 3 of the prizes that the Run In gives. So let's get one more, and it's on. Big Mike, myself.
I'll be in the chat.
And a bunch of other people. EC, glad you're safe over there in Las Vegas. Have fun. Take some damn good pictures. Have fun at Hog. Have fun at WrestleMania. Have fun in general, brother. Now let's get started with this show with the Iron Man doing 800. 800, man. This is his 8. Oh, before we get started with that, I'm sorry. This Messy Report is brought to you by WWE Champions. We are sponsored by WWE Champions. Use promo code. You'll see it here in a little bit. The link for it will pop up in the chat. Click that link and use promo code Mania42, and you get 5-star bronze, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, and Roman Reigns. Plus, you support the channel. Thank you. All right, so we're back to the Iron Man, man. Oh, have you heard what is going on recently? Yesterday, Matt Olson played in his 800th consecutive game. That is 10th all time right now. All right? Trailing Gus, Eddie, Stan, Joe, Billy, a blast from the past for me, Miguel Tejada, Steve Garvey, Everett Scott, Lou Gehrig, and Cal Ripken Jr. Look, first off, this is a feat that nobody thought would be. Look at all these names right here. The last time that we saw someone come close was 2000 to 2007, right? Do you think he has a chance to break the unbreakable record of 2,632 straight games, consecutive games, no rest, no days off, no injuries, 2,632 consecutive games? Do you think he has a chance?
Yeah, I think he's got a chance. I mean, everybody's got a chance to break the record until they don't. You know what I mean? And he's in that conversation right now. So they're following it, and pending an injury, I think he'll do just fine. I think he can play it out and maybe not get all the way up to Cal Ripken Jr. I might backpedal a little bit. He may not get all the way up to 2,632 games, but he'll definitely climb this list to at least inside the top 6 or 7.
It's so crazy to think about. Man, this guy can do all this work like this. Like 800 straight games. You're 22 games away from ninth. Well, hold on, let me get this right. 10. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You're 22 games away from 10th. He's 11th. I should backpedal on that. He's 11th all time. Okay? You are literally 22 games after today. You're 19 games away from Gus, right? And then you're not too far from Eddie. So it's crazy to think about all this stuff right here. 2,632. That's a lot of games played. Cal Ripken Jr. Was a freak. All right, to play that many games. All right, Lou Gehrig, 2,000 games plus 2,100. That's still a freak, especially in that era. All right, but Matt Olson playing in this era, right? I think there might be a chance because of how what was that called? The science behind it. The my sister was doing it. I can't remember what it's called right now. But basically, how they get the massages all the time. Yeah, the trainers. There's a science behind that, and the science is very 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 good. And it helps prevent injuries and it helps relax the body. And this guy obviously is doing something well like that, to be able to keep going. Maybe he's doing DDP yoga. Who knows?
Hey,
who knows?
maybe he's following with Rey Mysterio and the stem cell research. I don't know.
Hey, I've been begging the VA to let me do the stem cell research. Like that. I've seen what it did with JBL, but I've also know the pros, the cons to it. Stem cell research it can also cause tumors and stuff like that. So you don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
you just don't want that. But
those things would be bad. Okay.
Okay. So, but no, like this right here though is crazy. Like, think about it in this perspective. All right. Think about it in this perspective. A guy playing 162 games, a fastball away from the dome, a fastball away from the hip, wrist, hand, something. A pitch away. Not even a fastball. A slip of a curve. The slider doesn't slide the right way. The cutter cuts way too far in. So there's so many things that could go wrong, but hasn't, knock on wood, for freaking Matt Olson. And I'm proud to be the Braves fan, yes, but it's awesome to think that this guy started off in Oakland. He's here in Atlanta, and he's still playing. He's playing at an amazing level.
I mean, this is his 5th year in the league, it looks like. 2021 to present.
I believe it's his 6th. I think he was 2020, but he didn't play the.
He's still a pretty young man. So let's see what he's like when he gets older. I hope his longevity lasts and everything, like Cal Ripken did from 1982 to 98. It looks like.
Yeah, God.
So.
Yeah.
We'll see, but right now he's still young. So.
Yeah, he is. He is young.
I didn't start until I was well into my 30s too. I mean, granted, I was not a pitcher or anything, but I'm just talking in general.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. All right, yeah, well, we're going to take a look around the league right quick, and there's some games that actually started here. And the whole damn mess scoreboard is brought to you by WWE. God damn it, come on. By WWE Champions, and this is the NBA one, not the there we go. So we're looking around, and we see some finals already happen. Yeah, you got a game that went in extra innings. D-Bags beating the O's 8-5. Yeah, hey, your Cubbies are losing right now to the Phillies. The Braves game's about to start right above me against the Marlins, one of the hottest teams, Braves.
Top 3.
Top 3, yeah, 1-0. That's crazy. You'll see them update as they go.
They're gonna crash back to reality here soon.
Yeah. Oh, who? The Cubs? You think the Cubs are going to crash?
No, the Braves are going to crash back to reality.
Nah, come on, man. I was going to say the Central is wide open.
Oh, the Cubs are a mid-tier team right now, just like the Phillies. They're both an 8-9 record.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they can go either way. They can go up. They can go down. Everybody's hoping we go up.
Everybody's hoping we go up. Well, there's a good chance. There's a damn good chance that you guys will go further up. There's a real good chance that you guys because the Central is wide open. Wide open.
I mean, the Brewers are 8-8. The Cubs are 8-9. St. Louis, the Cardinals, I'm not really sure what the record is. But yeah, I mean, everybody's right there.
Well,
Pittsburgh's been kind of a mid-card team too, so
Pittsburgh ain't gonna be shit. I can tell you that right now. Marcell Ozuna was a bad signing for them. They're regretting that right now. I think he only has like 3 or 4 hits this season already. That's it. He's batting like $1.22. You know what I'm saying? So, he's a boo boo on a stick. But if you look at the Central in general, the Cardinals, I don't know. I don't think they're an X factor. They're definitely a wild card team. So that leaves it up to the Brew Crew.
let's see what the Cardinals standing are right now.
Yeah, see, we
is.
should. You know what? Next week there will be a standings update. For now on, we're gonna do a standings update along with this. For now on, so thank you guys for doing that.
NL standings Central, we got Cincinnati Reds leading with 10-7 record, Pittsburgh 10-7, St. Louis 10-7, Milwaukee 8-8, and the
Pittsburgh's
Cubs are
10-7.
I mean, they're all like
Pittsburgh's 10-7.
They're all matching each other right now.
Wow.
Really.
I don't know, man.
Yes,
Pittsburgh. I don't think Pittsburgh has what it takes. But hey, Twitch clipped that, so hopefully I'm wrong.
It's the beginning of the season. It's way too early for anybody to bail on their team or start talking shit about their team unless they were already talking shit about their team
I've always
from last year and be like, hey, see, they haven't fixed anything, blah 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 blah. But the Cubs made a lot of really good signings. They've made a lot of really good moves. You just got to wait for everybody to mesh together, and then they're going to start playing a lot better defensive baseball. And so we'll stop having these blowout games, I think.
I want to point something out here. All right. Yes, you guys probably like, why is there 2 Colorado? That's because I forgot to mute that one. But I picked it for every team, and I know I'm missing a team right now in here. I'm missing a team. I know I am. But look, I want to point something out real fast. Colorado is a shit ass team, right? But the A's were supposed to be a shit ass team as well. They're 9-8. They're 9-8 right now. The Athletics are 9-8 right now. That is nuts to me.
Giants is right there. Nationals is right there. Angels and Yankees.
Up top right.
There.
Yeah.
Marlins and Braves
right
are
above me.
You.
Yep.
Rays and White Sox.
Right there in the middle.
Blue Jays and Brewers right there.
Yep.
Rockies you got. Rangers and Athletics.
Right there. I was just talking about them, yeah. They're the third one down on the right.
Oh, yep.
See?
Yeah, I know you got the Padres and the Mets. Nope, you're not missing. Yeah, you're not missing anybody that I can see.
Oh, nice. Sorry. I know I got to go through and put a bunch of other teams on, but yeah, I know it's way too early to tell, but I'm really like the Angels.
You got the whole damn scoreboard there, man.
But the score, like the Angels, man. I know you can see my cursor. They can't, but you can see my cursor, right? The Angels. Sorry, these guys. They're sneaky.
Yes,
they're very sneaky. They beat down on the Yankees last night. And speaking of the Yankees, I'm gonna go back to the whole damn mess itself. All right. Well, then we're just gonna have to do this by doing it like that. All right. So there was a big sweep this weekend. Bad.
Not a good weekend to be a New York team.
No, it was not a good weekend to be a New York team at all. And listen, no, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about how the A's swept the Mets and the Rays swept the fucking Yankees. And when you were talking, hey, yeah, we had to give them a bone. I think the freaking Yankees gave them 3. And ladies and gentlemen, again, this is brought to you by WWE Champions. Use that link that you see right there that just popped up from Stream Elements. Download WWE Champions right now. Helps the stream. Gains more things, supports the channel. Thank you guys. But back to what we're saying. Also, if you use promo code WrestleMania42, boom, you get Cody Rhodes, John Cena, and Roman Reigns off from Spedrock. So there you go.
5-star.
5 stars. 5 stars. So, but yeah, man, New York. They are getting their ass whooped, aren't they?
New York is a heck of a town.
They just got beat. They got beat down. New York, you got beat down. Like the A's.
Hey, it was a great weekend of baseball then.
It was
For every fan
Yep.
out there. It was a great weekend of baseball.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You're not lying there.
Every fan.
Not lying there. Not lying at all. You know. But hey, oh my God. Do you think the A's? I'm telling you, the A's are sneaky good this year. What do you think?
The A's have been sneaky good in years past, where they just can't put a full season together. Let's see if they can put a full season together this time.
Yeah, well, last year they were doo-doo on a stick. And look at the Brewers, 8-8. I didn't peep that until now. Look at that.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, so, hey, look, look, the game already started. Braves game just started, so.
With the Cubs.
Yeah, the Cubs are keeping them close. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll come back
Marlins.
We'll come back periodically. And look, if you guys like the show.
Tied ball game. We just saw it live.
Oh, look at that. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you're seeing, hit the follow button. Smash that subscribe button. We're here every Wednesday, 7 o'clock, doing the whole damn mess. Twitch, clip that. All right, back to... For some reason, it doesn't want to go to that, so it's all good. So we're going to go to an independent baseball league. Yeah, that's right. I said it. An independent baseball league signs a former Cy Young Award winner. Trevor Bauer signs with the Long Island Ducks, all right? And it's actually an interesting move. A lot of people remember why he exited because of the trouble that he got into, but he got, charges were dropped. He won the case, all right? Again, this is brought to you by WWE Champions. Click the link in the chat to download WWE Champions and use promo code WrestleMania42 to get 5-star bronze, 5-star Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and John Cena. Hey, Twitch, clip that. But back to Trevor Bauer. Hey, look, he's been in Mexico ever since he's been axed out of the MLB. It's been a few years, since 2022, I believe. He won in 2020 or 2019, 2020, somewhere around there. He won the what's it called? The Cy Young Award. He got axed because of bad behavior. So it was a female. Things got. The Ben Roethlisberger, if anybody remembers that approach. Okay, if you guys remember that. What happened with Ben Roethlisberger and stuff like that kind of happened to him. It was kind of like that. Either way, when you watch, he signs with an American team for once. He's in the independent scene. Do you think this might be he's over 30. Do you think this is now a late comeback story that's never going to come to life?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to come fully to life. I think it's a great story and all, but I mean, he's got a long ways to go to get back up to the league.
No, yeah,
I mean, he might get there, but I don't think so.
I don't know, man. I don't think he'll get back. He has an amazing YouTube channel. If you guys ever go check out his stuff, check out Trevor Bauer's YouTube channel. Fantastic stuff that he does. But I don't know, man. I just don't see him coming back. I don't see him coming back. But I do see myself going to York Revolution here in, what would we say, August or September was it? I think it's August, and they're here for a week, so I know I will be able to see them. So I'm going to go out there and go see them pitch. So, hey, Twitch, clip that. Trevor Bauer, I'm going to come see you pitch.
He could just be doing it for the love of the game, too. He might.
I think he does love the game.
To get back to the league.
I don't know, man. I think he makes a good bit of money off of YouTube now, doing what he does. But we're going to go back to the scoreboard, see what's going on there. And we see top of the first, we got 1 out, 2 on for the Marlins. You got 3 outs. Top of the
2 on and 1 out for the
I was gonna say top of the third, 2 on, 1 out, tie game, 1-1. Looks like bottom third, 1-0. Detroit over Kansas City with the guy on third, no outs. And again, Pittsburgh, top of the third, 2 outs. They Nationals they look bad. They look terrible. They look bad. It's bad.
Who do they got?
Nobody.
I don't know of them having anybody.
I don't think they do.
have a pitching rotation. I don't really.
I don't know. Holy
I know the
crap!
pitcher
Baskets
was
on a stick.
on
Look where the
Nationals,
cursor is.
but I'm-
Look at that cursor. Bottom 2.
Oh, the Reds have blown up.
Blowing them
It's like-
up. Wow. Last
Yeah.
time I looked at that, it was 2-0, right? Oh, hey, look, we just got a score 1-0 out there in New
Yeah.
York. Oh man, I like this. I like this setup. I was hoping we get to see the Cubbies
Yeah,
score,
there you go. Over
or
the Angels.
but we'll come back to this periodically.
The Marlins.
Yeah, no, let's go Braves all day, all day. I will not root for the Phillies.
Is that just like throwing salt in the wounds?
I would not root for Philly. I'm not. Hey, all right. So listen, man. Tripping in the playoffs. What do you think about
I'm
this?
not rooting for any team that is not against the Braves.
All right. Well, all right. So we're gonna play you guys a clip. You guys tell me. Do you think Ball tripped Bam last night? And here's the clip. Okay, you're not going to play. Here's the clip. Boom. And right there. There's the trip. Bam. That looks like a trip to me. We're going to play it one more time for you guys to see. Again, this is brought to you by WWE Champions. Click the link in the chat right up there. And make sure you guys play the game. Support the channel by doing that. Thank you guys. I was trying to think while this thing was working.
I mean, if you could play that, yeah, there it is, right there, boom. I mean,
Yeah, so it
looks pretty incriminating to me.
It
looks
does.
Like he tripped him pretty cut and dry. And oh wait, it took him out of the rest of the game. It injured him.
Yep, it did. Took him out, back spasms for the rest of the game, and they lose by what? 1 point in OT.
1 point.
In OT, their best
And who
player
scored
gone.
that last basket?
Ball
Ball.
did, and their best player, Bam, for Miami was out. So I believe, the NBA said they're going to make a decision on Friday.
83 points in a game.
Well, yeah. What is
Like,
that?
he's clearly big for Miami.
What is that? The second most, right?
Second most behind Will Chamberlain, who scored 100 in a game.
Yeah, that's crazy. Kobe, third. But yeah, what do you guys
Yep,
think? Is this a
81
trip?
for Kobe.
Is this a trip? What do you think?
Blatant trip to me. I don't know what they could have done really about it, because I mean, I don't know if that's an injectable.
Actually, that one
foul.
is.
I
It
mean,
is.
it's a
It is.
flagrant foul, sure.
That's
but
a fragrant too, because if it's you're trying to cause physical harm to someone, you injure someone,
yeah.
So you're gone. That's reckless playing. You can't play like that. That's dirty. All right. If we're not allowed to throw elbows anymore, we were never allowed to trip you up in the first place. That was always a no-go. That's hard
It
for.
was a very dirty play. For
Very,
sure.
very dirty. And he was like, I'm sorry. And listen, and because of that, we're going to go back to here. Because of that, what is this, scoreboard? No, messy report. My bad. I should have just stayed here. Where's it at? Let me go find it. It's right here. All right, because of that, the Hornets move on, and they potentially will be playing either the 76ers or they'll be moving on to be playing the Celtics. All right, so let's say this. Magic win. Magic go on to play. It looks like winner goes on to. Yeah, Magic goes on to play the Hornet. I don't know how this play-in
Isn't
shit
Embiid
works.
out?
I don't know, dude. Either way, I just know that they're in the next round. All I know is.
Well, if Embiid's out, the 76ers don't stand a chance.
Oh no, dude! Look, the Hornets they own the Sixers and they can't beat the Magic. So I'm hoping they have to play the Magic. That's all. Not the Sixers, the Hornet. I hope the Hornet have to play the Magic. Either way, the match that I'm looking at. All right, when the playoffs start,
The Hornets are going to end up playing the Pistons.
the Hornets are going to end up playing the Pistons. Potentially, yeah. There's a big chance right there.
Yeah, Magic are going to go to the Celtics. The Hornets are going to play the Pistons.
I like how nobody's talking about the Western side right there. Yeah, they're all like, yeah, that's fine. We're going to talk about the East side. And everybody's talking about the Hawks versus the Knicks. That's going to be a great series. I got the Hawks in 5. What series are you looking at the most, though? All right? What series are you looking at and being like, all right, this is going to be good?
But right now, the series I'm looking at, I'm thinking that's going to be good, is the Nuggets against the Timberwolves. I think that'll be a good series.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think that has a chance of going the full series and come down to the final game.
Yeah, I got the Rockets in 5.
The Lakers aren't going to get swept, but that broom is going to be sitting right next to that seat because they're going to get bounced right after.
Yeah, no, I
Because
think
they don't have Luka or Austin Reeves.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think they're going to go 5. I think they give 1 to LeBron.
Yep, they get one win. I agree.
But no, like on the West side, you're right. On the West side, I'm looking at that game. You know, the number 3 versus the number 6, Ant versus Jamal Murray, and all those guys right there, Jokic, all of them. That's gonna be a great match. On the East side, like I said, I'm looking towards that Hawks Knicks matchup right there. That right there is right. That
If I'm looking at the East side, the Cleveland Toronto game looks good.
That one does look good. That one looks great. But as a Hawks fan, of course, I'm going to look at that game. But at the end of the day, I'm not calling it. We will not call the NBA Finals until the next round. Next round, that's when we call it. Like when they get to the semifinal, the quarterfinals.
I'm usually a hater of sped teams. And so this is not going to sound a shock to you, but I don't think the Hawks get past the first round.
Well, there's a lot of people that say that, but I will say that we get past the first round. I think we get past. I think we get past the Knicks in 5, and if we have to play Cleveland, we would have to play the Celtics. Or look, if we have to play the Celtics, okay, then we are in trouble. But if we have to play, say, Orlando, we're going to the semifinal. We're going to the conference finals, and we'll play either Cleveland or Detroit right off the rap. I'll be honest with you.
Detroit against Knicks in the conference finals.
Oof. That's actually a good one, though.
And then, of course, it's OKC against Wamba.
Yeah, you're right.
Wamby, if he can stay healthy. And on the other side, that one's an easy one.
Yep.
The East side, there's teams that can get there. Like the Hawks can get there if they play a good series. They can get there.
If the dominoes fall their way, the dominoes have to fall their way. But it is unclear. Can San Antonio pass OKC? That's what's unclear, because OKC has got the referees in their back pocket all day, every day. So we got to look at it in that perspective too. So.
I look forward to seeing that series. I will actually watch that series if that's a series.
We're going to go look at the scoreboard, see if any games are going on. Actually, we have a game coming up here in a little bit. I believe in 1 minute, actually in 30 seconds, actually. We got a game starting. Orlando Magic versus the 76ers. We were just talking about that. And then later on tonight, make sure you watch the Warriors versus Clippers.
Is Embiid playing? Let's see.
We're going to get an exclusive to see if Embiid's playing or not. But while he's doing that, let's go take a look at the MLB scores. And let's see, we're in the bottom of the first with 1 out in Atlanta. Top of the third still, 1 out, 1-1, Philadelphia, Chicago Cubbies. We're going into the fourth in Kansas City, over in Detroit. And looks like we're heading to the top of the fourth over in Pittsburgh. Giants are still getting beat down, heading to the top of the third now over there in Cincinnati. And Yankees are still beating the Angels 1-0, top of the second, 2 outs. And that's our scoreboard update. What do you got?
Yeah, Joel Embiid's out. So
wow.
Win this game.
Wow. Embiid's out. Yeah, I got Magic winning this game. Magic's winning this game, folks. That's what Twitch clipped that. I'm going with that one. Yep, game starts here right now, actually, folks. We got the game starting right now. Magic versus 76ers. And I hope veterans out there and first responders use VetTix for their tickets to go see that game because they were on VetTix. And if you have VetTix, you can get 4 tickets for $20. Very great seats. Use them up. All right, now we're heading into the NFL, and this week it's not really news and rumors. It's really about the what is it called, the NFL draft. All right, an NFL draft. Here's what ESPN mock draft right here is reporting that the Las Vegas Raiders will be taking the quarterback Fernando Mendoza from quarterback out of Indiana. They got the Jets going at number 2, taking David Bailey, outside linebacker at Texas Tech. You got Arvell Reese going outside linebacker to number 3 to the from Ohio State. I'm sorry, to the Arizona Cardinals. Number 4, you have Tennessee taking Jeremiah Love, running back out of Notre Dame. Number 5, Caleb Downs going to New York Giants at Ohio safety. And there's rumors going around that Dallas wants to trade up to number 6 to get Sonny Styles, I believe his name is, linebacker out of Ohio. So what do you make of this mock draft right here?
The first pick is not a shock to me at all.
They need it.
Second and third pick, however, those are both teams that don't have quarterbacks, and they're not drafting a quarterback. That is a shock to me.
Well, what's a shock to me is Jeremiah Love going at number 4.
Yeah, that was also a shock to me because been watching a lot of draft talk and stock, and they're talking about him falling.
Yeah.
Because they're like, a lot of people don't need a running back, so they need other things that are way more important than running back.
Think about it in this perspective.
We're talking the Titans got Pollard.
Well, yes.
Pollard is already a 1,000-yard rusher last year.
Yep.
They don't. What's he really going to add to this team?
Well, you know what's sad? I'm going to just throw this out there real fast. My team and your team doesn't have a first round pick.
You had to remind me of that, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to remind myself of that.
Gardner trade. He played like a half of a game. And
yep, done.
He was done for the year.
Yep. But no, like Jeremiah Love. There's reports going around.
Ballard needs to get out of there.
Yeah. Well, look, I think Jeremiah Love going number 4 is a big mistake. All right, that means you have to pay him top dollar money. Okay, for a running back that may not be top dollar. All right, is he? We can't even say did Bijan Robinson work out in Atlanta because has it? We don't know yet. We haven't made it to the playoffs for it to see if it worked. So there's a lot of questions.
I don't see him going there.
What do you see him going to New York?
I don't see him going for it at all.
You see him going to?
I don't see him getting drafted hot in the top 10.
I can see him going in the top 30. Yeah.
In the top 30, I can see him going in the first round. Absolutely, can see him going in the first round, but I cannot see him going to the Titans.
I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. And again, this is brought to you by
this draft board I was looking at. Yeah, this is the draft board I was looking at earlier. Where did they have him? Like, I don't even see him in the top 10.
Which one? This is ESPN's. Which ones you're looking at?
I'm on Yahoo's.
Yahoo?
So,
yeah.
Jeremiah Love, yeah. So we got 4 is Sonny Styles.
Wow.
Linebacker.
Wow.
Then Jeremiah Love, they're saying, is going 5 to New York. They got Scatterboom in New York. They don't need him. I could see the Browns taking him.
The Browns.
But I can see also the Browns taking Tate.
I can see the Browns taking a quarterback.
Or a quarterback. Again, that's another thing like a quarterback. And then you got Washington. Who's Washington's running back?
That's a good question.
Well, if Washington doesn't have a running back, I see him going at 7.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then, all right, so
That's still a push for a running back. Running backs don't generally get drafted in the first round. Not
no.
generally. They generally go second, third round.
Yeah, you can keep talking about that. I just wanted to bring up the messy scoreboard so that way everybody sees the scores. Damn, 3-1. Bottom third. Wow, look at that. Remind me to drop everybody out of Pittsburgh,
Look at
Philadelphia. Bum ass motherfuckers listening to the Cubs right now. Bottom second, you see, just updated. 2-man on, nobody out. And, you know, I'm not really even looking forward to the NFL draft, to be honest with you. To be
Well,
honest
not
with
for
you.
my team by any means.
I'm not even for Atlanta.
There's
whatsoever.
only one quarterback going off the board in the first round, and that's Mendoza.
That's crazy. But they really do need one. Yeah.
So technically, if we go off of that draft board, the Colts do have a chance to draft a quarterback
That's actually a good thing.
because they do have second round draft pick.
Yeah. Hey, join us every Saturday, 3 p.m. right here on Twitch for Point Taken. It's a show where the points matter. The only wrestling debate game show that you'll find on Twitch. And also join us every Sunday right here. Good Morning IWC no longer. It's Good Evening IWC right here on Twitch, 7 p.m., where Mob Miz and myself debate the hottest headlines heading into wrestling. And tomorrow, join in right here, 6:30 for the behind the scenes, 7 o'clock for the WrestleMania prediction show, where I go for the damn predictions crowd and I become the emperor once again. That's where I hold everything.
Well, if you listen to your chat every once in a while, you might actually win that crown.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Shut up, Meg. All right, so we're going to the road to NHL. You know, the road to Lord Stanley. But on that road, we have to potentially say goodbye to a legend. All right, and we're gonna get into this. Only reason why I became a Caps fan is because of this man. All right, Alexander Ovechkin had potentially his last and final game last night with the NHL with the Washington Capitals. The man who has played in 1,573 games played has 929 all-time goals, 758 assists, 1,687 points, 164 GWGs, which right now I'm drawing a blank on. And you see so many. The 2018 Stanley Cup. Game-winning goals. Thank you. Yes, damn.
Goals.
I'm looking at everything. My eyeball burns. But yes,
You're good, bro.
2018 Stanley Cup champion, 12-time All-Star. The list goes on, and he's in the NHL 100 greatest players of all time. I think he might be number 3, number 2, potentially greatest player of all time. Look, I put it in there.
Well, he's better than Sidney Crosby. I agree with that.
I don't like Sidney Crosby. Sidney
Neither do I.
Crosby is not even in the top 3 at all. Sidney Crosby doesn't even sniff the top 3. You got
Not in my book.
you got this Russian that revolutionized hockey when hockey was dying, okay? And he beat the Godfather, Wayne Gretzky, the Canadian that no one thought was going to be beat. And the Russian came in and said, "Hold my beer and my teeth." And he did it. He broke the record. He got the Stanley Cup in 2018. My wife even got a tattoo for that year. That was the year she graduated. She got a tattoo of the Capital. It just says Capitals, their logo on there. Hey, Twitch, clip that. And, look, if this is it, the NHL is going to be losing one of the best players it's ever seen.
What's up, Big Sexy Coda? How you doing tonight? I agree. Ovechkin has always been a staple. I enjoyed watching Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby's matchups. I was always cheering against Sidney Crosby. I am a Ducks fan though, so I was
Quack,
kind of also
quack.
cheering against Alex Ovechkin. But I mean, Wayne Gretzky, Alex Ovechkin, they're both greats. They're both going to go down as greats. So I have nothing but respect for somebody that can put in 929 goals in 1,537 games.
That's a lot of goals, man. Holy shit, that's a lot of goals right there. You know, he's gonna be missed though, man. He really is. And what we came here to talk about was the NHL playoffs, and that starts here soon. And we're going to have some stuff to talk about with the playoffs. We all know how the playoffs go, all right? And if the season ended right meow, everything keeps changing with Anaheim. They keep dropping. The Ducks keep dropping. Now they're playing the Edmonton Oilers. It was the Utah Mammoth. Now it's the Oilers. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of all of this. Like, Philadelphia and Pittsburgh are both in the playoffs. Montreal, Ottawa. Look at this. Canada came to play, except for Toronto.
I think the Canadians are going to be a scary team.
Yeah, you're going to have to watch out for
anybody wants to
Buffalo.
face the Canadians.
I don't think nobody wants to play Buffalo. That's God's honest truth.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I don't think anybody wants to play Buffalo.
The Ducks, I mean, they can't seem to win a game right now. They can't get out of their own way. So
Yeah, they're definitely in their own way.
See them getting pretty much swept out of the first round.
I hope not. I hope not. I hope not.
Well, I hope not too. They're my hockey team.
I hope not.
Like,
I hope
they're not playing good hockey right now.
Hey, folks, if you guys like what you see, hit that follow button, smash the subscribe button, use Amazon Prime. It's free, all right? But definitely hit the follow button. Make sure the notifications is always on. We're live every Wednesday, 7 o'clock right here. This is brought to you by WWE Champions. Use the link that's in the chat to download the game. Use promo code WrestleMania42 to get 5-star bronze package, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and John Cena. Hey, Twitch, clip that. Do it today. Man, get better at that.
Do it now.
Do it now. Do it now. Think about it tomorrow. We're going to go back to the whole damn messy scoreboard, and we're going to look at what's going on in the messy world right now.
The Braves scored.
Hey, look at that. Bottom second, 1 out, 2-man on, 1-0. Atlanta over Miami right now. It's still 3-1. Bottom 4, 1-man on, 1 out over there in Philadelphia. Chicago leading.
New York's up 3-0.
Oh, wow. The Yankees are up 3-0 against. We're heading into
New
the
York's
third.
All right, enough of this losing crap. Let's go play.
Let's go play for once, yeah. 7-2, top of the fourth out there in Cincinnati. But you see the finals. You saw the final 10, take them extra innings.
That hasn't changed, but.
No, it hasn't changed. And, you see that. And then you see the later games. You got the Mets versus, hey, he said go Tigers. Look at that, 1-0 right there. You got the Mets versus Dodgers coming up at 10 o'clock tonight. 2-man on, 1 out there in Atlanta right now. Hey, 0-0 final. The fuck? Check that. Peep that. Make sure that's wrong. That's got to be wrong.
What 0-0?
Tampa Bay versus...
the score?
Yeah, check that out. Check that out real fast. That's got to be wrong. You never get a tie in baseball. What the hell?
All right. Tampa Bay. It's delayed.
Oh, it's delayed. Hey, Twitch, clip that.
It's delayed. It is 0-0, but it's delayed.
All right, so it should be delayed, not final. We'll make some tweaks on that. I'm gonna have to learn how to make that tweak. Oh!
I think it should say delayed, not final.
That's what we should. Hey, look right there. Perfect timing. Messy Scoreboard brought to you by WWE Champions. If you're a fan of what we're doing, use that link that you just seen right there. Download WWE Champions and reach the goals. As soon as you download, try to get to level 11. It really helps out the stream. And, hey, look at that. Angels just scored. Oh, they just got into the top of the third. Must have been a home run. That's pretty badass right there. We got 2 on top of the 5th in Kansas City. Is up to bat. Yeah, I like this. I don't know about you, but I like this. We're going back to
Trevor
the.
needs to stay healthy, and then the Angels will be messy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, they got a nasty Soriano. I think his name is. I have him on my fantasy football team. Nasty, 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 nasty player, pitcher. Uh, Hey, if you download that link right there, the one up there that says WWE Champions, and use promo code WrestleMania 42, you will get bronze package though. It's 5-star Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, and John Cena. I will put it up on the screen here in a little bit. But first, we're gonna get into one of my favorite segments because I get to stop talking for a little bit, and we're gonna go send it over to TC in the NASCAR, the racing report. That's what we're gonna call it from now on, the TC Racing Report.
All right. TC's Racing Report. I like it. So, what we're looking at here is we got the Craftsman Truck Series standings. Got Chandler Smith leading the point standings again with Caden Honeycutt in second, Corey Heim in third, who would be leading the point standings. We'll get to that in a second. Lane Riggs in fourth, and rounding out the top 5 is the guy we're about to talk about, Christian Eckers. So, Craftsman Truck Series, Christian Eckers is dominating Bristol. He wins the first and second stage, but then Corey Heim, he finally got his truck hooked up, and nobody could catch him. Then there was a wreck that brought a late caution, about 27 laps to go ish, somewhere in between there, 35 to 27 laps to go. Eckers took his shot and he took out quite a few fast cars. He took out my truck driver, Lane Riggs, in the 34. He took out Caden Honeycutt. He took out Corey Heim. All were in the top 5. Took out all of those cars with one move because he didn't want to be passed by Corey Heim and turned him right into the turn 3 wall, I believe it was. So then
That's crazy. Hold on.
after
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. You said he purposely did that?
it looks like he purposely
Oh
did that.
man,
Yes,
we got to get
absolutely.
footage of it. We got to get footage from now on so that people can see that. That right there, I would love to see that. That would be cool.
Corey Heim wasn't clear, and he was down low, and that's driver's side. And the Christian Eckers turned right down into him, clipped his tail end, and then hit him again, and right up into the wall he went. So he doubled down, hitting him.
That's fucked up.
So then, after they cleaned up that mess, I'm trying to remember who ended up winning this race because it wasn't who was supposed to win this race everybody's.
Can I ask a question real fast?
Um,
Real fast. Everybody's probably asking the same question too. How the hell do you lead 213 laps and not end up in first?
Well, you get wrecked.
Oh god.
That's how.
The points are very close. That's crazy how close the points are in this. What is this? A truck race series?
This is the truck series.
Truck
Yes,
series.
this is the truck series. Man, I just had this pulled up and had who won the race, and now I can't remember.
That's all good, man. Take your time. You're all good.
Oh yeah, it was Christopher Bell. Christopher Bell was in third, and he just held off Kyle Larson, who was driving also a truck. They're both Cup drivers. So after the mainstay truck drivers got wrecked, it made room for the Cup drivers to just run away with it, and it wasn't really that fun for me to watch. The Cup drivers go down there and win a race when you're trying to watch the up-and-comers prove themselves. They're not proving anything if you're down there.
Yeah.
So then we're going to move on to the O'Reilly series. That is these guys. We're going to go over the points real quick again. Justin Allgaier is still your points leader. He had a great race. He finished top 5. Sheldon Creed also finished in the top 5. He takes over your second spot. Jesse Love kind of struggled this whole race. I think he ended up finishing in the top 10, but it was just due to nutrition. Corey Day ended up 4th. Corey Day really dominated the race, and he ended up not winning. We'll get into that later. And then Carson Quaffle takes out the top, rounds up the 5th place. So Corey Day, just like last week, led both its first 2 stages with Kyle Larson on his heels, and then it was really the first 2 stages were kind of bland. There were slow spins here and there, 1 or 2 cars, but then the final stage kicked off, and here comes Connor Zilic, who's the rookie from last year who lit up the Cup Series or the Truck Series, and now he's up here to light up the Cup Series. And he was moving, chipping away through the field all throughout, and he ended up passing with 21 laps to go. Ended up passing Kyle Larson and holding him off to win this race. There was no purposeful accidents, no like big collisions or anything. All the incidents were 1-2 car spins. No big wreck. Well, there was a big wreck, but there wasn't anything like too like egregious. There was the big wreck. A guy cut a tire and hit the inside wall, and then got slapped from the tail end. But yes, I actually do go back to the Truck Series real quick. Frankie Muniz drives for the Truck Series. He's got his own TV show still. He's one of the main actors for Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Really cool to see him driving in the Truck Series. And
Wait, he was driving?
Yeah, actually, yes, he was driving in the Truck Series.
Cool.
He actually caused a massive wreck between him and one other car, and I'm glad he walked away because his truck looked totaled. But he's actually bringing back the Malcolm in the Middle, and that was the sponsor of his truck this week. So anyway,
that was actually everyone's talking about that revival, and I like the revival of Malcolm in the Middle. We've been watching. I thought it was great. It makes you cry. It's a really good one if you get a chance to watch it.
Yeah. So Connor Zilic won this race. No surprise, really. He dominated last year. So we'll go up to the Cup Series. And this one had an awesome finish. We'll get to that in a second. Tyler Reddick still holds the top spot in points. He hasn't won any more races, but he's still got strong finishes. Then you got Ryan Blaney, who's just constantly in the top 5, top 10, constantly passing cars. His pit crew is shooting himself in the foot, keeps putting him back in the back, and he has to drive all the way back through the field. And that's honestly why he didn't win this race. Denny Hamlin's holding the 3rd spot. I honestly forgot about him this race. He wasn't really a mover in this race. He didn't do anything. Ty Gibbs moves up to the 4th spot, and then Chase Elliott falls to the 5th spot, and he didn't do anything in this race either. Actually, he's the one that set up the finish. So this race, again, first 2 stages, Kyle Larson dominated the stages. There wasn't really any passing. Kind of everybody was complaining that it was so hard to pass. It was old Bristol, so you had to put the bumper to the other cars to get by. So Kyle Larson ended up dominating the first 2 stages. Then he ended up getting in pit road penalty and go back. So this put other people in the front of the pack and actually had some good racing because there was nobody dominating. So going back and forth, we have Ty Gibbs coming up front. We have Ryan Blaney up front. Tyler Reddick's up front. That's your main 3 after Kyle Larson kind of faded back. Kyle Larson will be back in before it ends, but he faded back, and Ryan Blaney's leading a lot of laps in this race, and Ty Gibbs is trying to catch him. Then Chase Elliott ended up spinning out, which brought everybody back together, and this is with like 10 to go. So Kyle Larson pitted, because he was at the tail end of the lead lap. There's only 16 cars on the lead lap at the time. So he pitted. He ends up driving all the way back forward and getting a good top 10 finish out of it. He wasn't in the final 3, which we're going to talk about now because that's where everybody's going to want to watch. So the restart of this race, you have Ty Gibbs and Ryan Blaney and Tyler Reddick. Tyler Reddick ends up getting loose and Ty Gibbs and Ryan Blaney end up breaking free. Coming down to the final 2 to go, Ryan Blaney is reeling in Ty Gibbs because Ty Gibbs kind of pulled away for a couple laps. But Ryan Blaney is reeling him in. 2 to go. Everybody's thinking Ryan Blaney's going to get to him. But then Ryan Blaney gets loose trying to get by the last lap down car in between him and Ty Gibbs. And he just lost just enough momentum for Ty Gibbs to hold on by 55 1,000th of a second to win the race over Ryan Blaney. It was a photo finish. It was epic. It was awesome.
That's
I'm not a real big
badass.
fan of Ty Gibbs, but that was his first win in the Cup Series, so I was pretty happy for him. Not a fan of the team, not a fan of him, but hey, it was a good race. He did it clean, so congratulations.
That was badass. So 55 hundredths of a second.
1,000ths.
1,000th. Oh, Jesus. That's even closer. That's like a horse finish
Yes,
right
sir.
there. Wow. That's like a horse
It was
finish.
a good finish to the race.
That's like a horse finish, my man, right there. And look, man, before we go into this, we're gonna get into our scoreboard again. We're gonna look at the scoreboard. We're gonna make sure everything's going well. Oh wow, 5-1, top of the 5th. Look at that. Look at that. Beating down the Phillies. And the Braves are up 2-0 against the Marlins. It looks like the Yankees are up 3-1 against the Angels. The Reds scored another run, up 8-2 right now. Oh, hey, Tampa Bay White Sox are back at it. Top first. They were in delay. Now they're back. We got a tie ball game out there in Detroit, Kansas City, Detroit. And the game just started. Blue Jays versus Brew Crew. And the Blue Jays are already up 1-0. Man, look at that.
Yeah, Kansas City just tied that up because Detroit was up 1-0.
Yeah, they were up 1-0. Yep. But 5-1, look at that shit.
So Braves scored a run, Cubs scored 2, Kansas City scored a run.
Yep.
Blue Jays scored a run.
Pirates.
And the Reds scored another run.
Yep.
That's it of the movement.
That's it right now. Yep. That's it. That's it, man. All right. Well, that's the scoreboard. We're going to come back to that. Hold on. Let's real quick see if that game started. Oh, that game did start. 14-14 right now. Look at that. Magic and Sixers.
Hey, they're keeping it competitive.
Keep about that. It's just the
I mean,
first.
I would like to see the Sixers pull it out. I really would.
We'll see.
I'm not a Magic fan at all.
We'll
but
see. We'll see.
I don't foresee it happening.
We'll
I don't
see.
foresee it happening. I think the Magic are going to win it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll see about that. Yeah, top 5. You guys got 2 man on, 1 out. Looks like runners on the corners. Oh man, I like doing that. All right, so we're getting into my segment, and it's a really good segment, folks. It's the 3LW segment of the night, and
I think it's our best segment.
It's not. Yours is definitely the best segment. That stuff definitely intrigues me. But this segment is brought to you by WWE Champions. If you already saw it in the chat, go over there. Click the click the link. Here it is. Hey, perfect timing. Click that link right there in the chat. Download WWE Champions and play today. Support the channel by doing that. And yeah. So we're going to get this started with... Oh, I ain't worried about this person. The person with the clown emoji, ain't worried about that. All right, so we're going to start with 3LW. We got 3LW's roster. This is Ace Dallas, the almighty reverend, sorry. So, I'm not going to go through his real name. You see it right there, Nathaniel Andes, at Nathaniel Andes right there. He goes by his real name on that. Ring name is Ace Dallas, billed as the Almighty Reverend. Ace Dallas, a charismatic, heelish character who portrays a self-righteous sermon giving figure who claims he can save wrestling and the audience from sin. I got to meet this guy. His persona mixes over-the-top preacher vibes with sneaky, opportunistic tactics, including spreading gossip or stirring drama among other wrestlers. The guy, okay, so he's basically the Pope. Nah, I'm playing, folks. I'm playing. Hey, this sounds actually pretty cool, though. Wait, if you think about it, he's playing the 1400s Pope. You know?
I didn't correct you, man.
Hey, I like the gimmick. That sounds good. That sounds like a cool gimmick. This is no bash whatsoever. He's 5'9". He's from Lancaster, PA, so that's why he looks like. And look, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. All right, I just moved up here from Pennsylvania, and when I say a lot of Pennsylvanians look like this guy, it's 100% true. The Amish look. Yeah, that's the Deutsch look.
Hey, man. It looks like he's got a lot of energy. I'd come watch him.
I'm going to go watch him come next weekend. So far, he's a staple of 3LW. He's a regular roster member of 3LW, appearing in single matches, tag team bouts, and storylines centered around rivalries and interferences. He has been involved in key angles such as costing opportunities, like Brian Simmons, Pro Wrestling / The Kilt Man, championship opportunities leading to confrontations with groups like Night Shift, including Suicide Myers. Delivering juicy TMZ-style information or approaching factions to create tensions involving like Brian Simmons or South Philly's Finest, right? He is frequently featured on 3LW promotion, videos, and interviews, and social media content, where his almighty reverend persona shines through with dramatic promos. Sponsors have supported him for specific shows, and he has appeared in trading cards set for the promotions, which I am going to get those trading cards when they come back out. They ran out. So there's that's Ace Dallas, and we're going to get to see him hopefully next Saturday, the 25th of April at Octane. And AJ Morales, all right, he is Oso Fly, often styled as Oso Fly. AJ Morales is an American independent professional wrestler based in Pennsylvania, best known for his work with 3LW, 3 Legacy Wrestling. Ring name, Oso Fly AJ Morales, a high-flying, athletic babyface character emphasizing flashy aerial maneuvers and very confident, energetic promos. He's portrayed himself as a skilled, crowd-pleasing competitor who can get lifted with big moves. Built from Fleetwood, Pennsylvania, Berks County area near the Lancaster region. Doesn't look Dutch, does he? No. He's one of the few that won't look like a bunch of Pennsylvanians. All right. I can say that. All right. I'm from Georgia, living in PA, and married to a Pennsylvanian.
It's still gonna be funny every time you say it.
I know. I can say it. So, trained at 3LW Academy, he is what like New Japan has their academy. 3LW has an academy as well. He's trained under head trainer Jose Ricardo Rodriguez. We all know who he is. Alberto. I could do that for a while. The co-founder and WWE alumni. He's on Instagram, and so if you guys want to go follow him, it's at IMOHSOFLY. All right, I'm going to do this in phonetic alphabet so everybody gets it. It's right there, actually. Underscore. I'm so fly underscore. If you want to go follow him, there's his socials right there. He's a rising star and active member of 3LW, frequently featured in a promotion, student showcase, main events, and tournaments. He has been part of 3LW's academy development since the early 2023-2024, progressing quickly, from student matches to competitive bouts against established roster members. This guy likes to use, a 450 splash as well. So his style leans heavy into lucha libre, Your lucha influence, high flying, and athleticism with crisp aerial offense, quick transitions, and crowd pleasing sequences. As a relatively newer talent with matches documented from around 5 to 10 months of experience around in 2023 onward, he has shown steady growth and is often highlighted as one of the promotion's megastars or rising star prospect. This is a kid that you guys should be watching. I'm telling you. You go look him up on YouTube. I'm telling you guys, man. You guys will like this. And then we're going to get into the third guy. That he's a former tag team champion. You can see the belt right there. You see his X handles. It's the top dog, the master of simplicity, Alan Clayball. All right. So we got Alan Clayball, or also known as Keith Clayball, or AC Wolf, is an independent American professional wrestler, best known for his Central Pennsylvania work, particularly with 3LW. Is a former 3LW tag team champion. Ring name is Alan Ball, billed as Top Dog or the Master of Simplicity. He's portrayed as a straightforward, no nonsense, tough guy competitor with a Kane themed persona, like a simple, hydrated Kane, and has that dog in him. His style emphasizes fundamentals, resilience, and hard-hitting action over flashy theoretics. All right. Tag team, one half of the Dog Nation, alongside Sage Matthews, often called greatness at greatness at its greatest. Sage Matthews. That's a freaking mouthful. The duo is known for their chemistry, tag team prowess, and multiple title reigns together. And look, again, you can look them up on YouTube. These guys are amazing. All right. Social media, again, right there. You can go to Alan Clayball. That's also his ex. Notable career highlights: 3LW World Tag Team Champion as part of Dog Nation with Sage Matthews. They won the vacant titles in the tournament final on March 30th, 2024 at the Downtown Showdown event in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, defeating Agents of Chaos, Delirious, and Smiley. They held the belts for approximately 126 days and made successful defenses, including against teams like Money and Muscles. All right. Again, you guys can go look them up on YouTube. These guys are freaking phenomenal. Again, I can't wait to do a actual review on these guys for you guys. But for right now, we will keep going over the roster of these guys, and they're phenomenal what they're doing. Love everything that 3LW is doing. So next week we'll have 3 more coming in, and after that we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going no matter what. We're going to keep doing this, and hopefully here soon we can get an interview with one of these guys. But before we end this, I do have this to say. Tickets are on sale. It is tickets. Go get your tickets on sale April 18th. Really good show. We got Rose Rumble 4, and here we go. So, Lancaster, Pennsylvania, the city of roses is about to bleed once again. About to bleed red once again. On Saturday, September 12th, 2026. This says April 18th. So, my bad. I wrote this down. I was looking at something else. April 18th. That's on me. I wrote something else. I was probably looking at something else for her, my wife. There's a show going on, and these guys are going to fucking go phenomenal. All right, you guys will all see it. I will be there, potentially. Hopefully, I can be there this weekend for that. I'm hoping. If not, then WrestleMania it is. But, yes, the 25th, I will be there. Octane. This one, I'm hoping to be there. And this one, from what I hear, is one of the best damn shows that they will do. So, if you guys are in the Lancaster area, go ahead. Get your tickets. Go do that. Again, this is brought to you by WWE Champions. Use the link in the chat to download the game, play the game, support the channel, and thank you for doing that. Hey, Twitch, clip that. All right, now we're going to...
Download that link, please.
Yeah, download that link. Now we're going to, TC likes And it's the. Oh, you want to check the scoreboard one more time? Or you want to go into the messy
Yeah,
mess?
yeah. I think we should because we have one other thing we have to say.
What's that?
Happy Jackie Robinson Day.
That's true. Jackie Robinson Day is today. 42. Everybody's wearing 42 except for me for some reason. I'm sorry about that. I'll get my shit together. Actually, I went to a Jackie Robinson Day game. Have you ever been to a Jackie Robinson Day game?
I have not.
Oh, man. I got lucky. It was a doubleheader for me. It was Braves, Mets. I got lucky for that one. So that was one of my favorite memories. It was at Turner Field before they became SunTrust or Truist now. But, hey, look, so bottom fifth, we're going into the top of the sixth. It just switched over. Chicago at Philadelphia, 5-1 Chicago. Bottom fourth up there. Yankees got a runner on, 3-1 against the Angels. We got the top of the fourth, Marlins at the bat, 1 out, 2-0 Atlanta. Still 1-1 in Detroit in the bottom of the sixth. 2-0 going into the bottom of the sixth over in Pittsburgh. 2-2 top of the second, 1 man on, 0-0 Tampa Bay White Sox, which I saw the White Sox had one of the best damn ice creams that you could get out there right now. And, hey, look at that. The game just started. The 8-10 game just started. We got confirmation with the Rockies, Astros. That's what I love about this. Hi, Internet people. How you guys doing? We're 1-0 still, bottom second over there in Milwaukee. And, 8-2 up there. Top of the sixth. We're going into the bottom of the sixth. Cincinnati destroying San Francisco. What do you think of these games?
Yeah, they are 8-2. I mean, there's been a lot of blowout games this year. This didn't used to be the way baseball was scored. It used to be
3-2.
3-2.
1-0. Yeah.
1-2.
Yeah.
1-0.
Yeah. It's
I mean, it's more entertaining, that's for sure.
It is. And we're gonna go check out the. We're just going to check out the NBA score. It's 24-28, Philadelphia over the Magic right now. And if you guys like what we're doing, please hit that follow button and subscribe to the channel. Use Amazon Prime. And if you guys are on YouTube, yes, I'm saying this right now. If you guys are on YouTube watching us, head over to Twitch, Spedrock, drop the 4. Yeah, SP3D, ROCK, drop the 4. We will load this up on YouTube. I don't know if it's going to be right away or in a couple of days. We will load this up, though, on YouTube. So there will be a library for the whole damn mess for you guys to come back to watch. But, yeah, so we got games going on, good games. And we're going to get into the Messi report, the final Messi report of the night. And this Messi report is brought to you by WWE Champions. If you're a champion, if you're a fan of WWE and like to play the game, head over to the link that's in our chat right now. Click the link, download the game, play the game as long as you can. That supports the channel, helps us get brand new microphones, brand new equipment to make things go faster, make them not skip as much and stuff like that. So, first things first, we're going to put up our viewer discretion is advised video. And that was
Viewer discretion is advised.
Viewer discretion advised. Does that mean us?
and the DDDs did ask, does that mean us? So we're going to go into the first one. And I think my wife would appreciate this one being the first one. A bat dog out of the Philadelphia Phillies organization, all right, decided it needed to take a crap. All right, it took a crap in the middle of doing its duties. So here's the video. It's like, oh, hey, there's a bat. Let me go around. Let me go real quick. I gotta run. Oh yeah, I gotta take a shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the spot right there. Yeah. Oh yeah. We're doing good, folks. We're doing good.
When you gotta go, you gotta
I'm
go.
not done, Jesus. Everyone watch me do that. Hey, what's up, man? Hey, you good? You got treats? I just took a shit out here. Hey, you don't do that. You don't do that, okay? McCoy, that's a bad dog, McCoy. We don't do that. I got to put the leash on you now. Now you're fired. You're fired. All right? Fired. I don't know if the dog got fired or not, but you guys saw it. That was funny as shit. And this is brought to you by again, WWE Champions. Use that link right there to download WWE the game and help support the channel. And if you like what we're doing, please follow. That's what we need. Follow to the channel. Follow. And listen,
Please.
I think this one.
If you don't like what we're doing, let us know and we'll
we'll
maybe change it.
Yeah, somewhat. We'll try it. Listen, this one right
Maybe.
here had TC in awe when he saw it. It's a man in space on the International Space Station, and he is showing you how water works on a wet napkin and on the International Space Station. Now, look at his hands. Look how it looks like a gel. Look how cool that is. Look how it just magic. Look how awesome that is. That is just so freaking cool. My wife was like, "Are you serious?"
It looks so cool.
She was in
looked
awe.
it looks like one of my kids' toys.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like one of those like stress relief toys that they
Yep.
play with.
Yep. I know what you mean right there. And look, this shit is awesome because we got this one right here where the dumbest freaking thing happened. And this guy lit a Roman candle thinking it's going to go out the way he wanted it. And listen, it's going to skip, ladies and gentlemen. BAM! Blew up on his ass. Right on there. Right on him. Yeah, you talk about stupid. You talk about not, the No Child Left Behind Act, helping you out. This is the dumbest freaking thing I've seen in a long time. What do you think? That's hilarious. Hey, Twitch, clip that.
I don't know what they were thinking there. Like what were they thinking the outcome was going to happen? Even if the firework itself shot out of the car, those sparkler things are burning the crap out of the interior of that car the entire time that wick is burning.
And you.
Yeah, and you.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The look on my face said that all. Like, what are you guys thinking?
Yeah. Hey, Twitch, clip that. Yeah, exactly. That shit's hilarious to me. That was funny. All right, and look, I think God was trying to talk to this lady, and Big Sexy Code is going to understand what I'm talking about here in a second. This happened in New York City. All right. Hey, God, is that you? Yeah, I think this guy said power of Christ compels you, because we're going to see this again. We're going to have to watch this again. This is happening. All right, this is happening. All right, and look, she's walking, and he said, "Did you talk to Jesus?" And I don't think she did. That's why the fence landed on her. Hey, Twitch, clip that.
It's like that guy that was sitting there next to the fence did something to the fence as she was coming through.
Like pushed
That's what
it. It looks like it pushed
He could
it.
be an innocent bystander who was just standing there.
It looked like he pushed it, to be honest with you. That's what it looked like to me, but
Yeah.
hey, look, folks, if you guys when you guys download the game,
Wow.
use that link over there, download the game, WWE Champions. Use promo code WrestleMania 42. You get a 5-star bronze, Cody Rhodes, John Cena, and Roman Reigns. It supports the channel, and we really thank you for doing that. Hey, Twitch, clip that. And we're at the end of the show where we ain't got much to do but talk about scoreboard watching now. And look, top of the fourth, going into the bottom of the fourth. It's 2-0 Atlanta right now. Top of the sixth, you guys got 2 on, 5-1, 1 out right there. Looks like 1-1, top of the seventh. Kansas City still going. We're going into the top of the third out there in Milwaukee. Oh, 2 runners on now for Kansas City. Bottom 6, Reds are up to bat. 8-2, 2 outs up there. Still nothing going into the bottom of the third, bottom of the second. Over there in Chicago, White Sox area, South Side, I believe. And we're heading into the top of the seventh in Pittsburgh. 2-0. Pittsburgh over.
Just scored 2 runs.
Oh, the Cubs just scored, as you can tell. Right there. That's badass. 7-1 as we're about to go off air. And TC, tell everybody where they can find you, brother.
You can find me on X at the Great TC, and you can find me on Twitch at the Great TC07.
I had to go check out the basketball, see what's going on over there. 31-28, Philadelphia. Oh, 33-36. I love how this stuff updates as we go. So there will be some tinkering because it did mess up and say instead of delay, it said final in the Tampa Bay when they went on a rain delay. But thank you guys for tuning in. Please make sure you tune in tomorrow where we have our big WrestleMania debate show on the Run In Wrestling Podcast right here on Twitch, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you tune in Saturday, Point Taken, where the points actually matter, and it's the only wrestling game show debate game show on Twitch. And then Sundays, we got Good Evening IWC, where Mob Miz and I go over everything. We take on the hard-hitting news and rumors of the world of the IWC. And then, every week, come right here. It's the whole damn mess. Join TC and myself as we unravel the whole damn mess. All right? Coming soon, we will be doing videos, TC clips for TC's segments. And next Saturday, again, I will be going to 3LW Octane, and we will be reporting about 3LW right after that as fast as we can. Big Sexy Coda, thank you for tuning in, and it's been one hell of a ride tonight. Thank you for everybody. Hit that follow button. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you use Prime if you have it. If not, please subscribe to the channel. If you're on YouTube, come over here to Twitch, SP3D ROCK. You see the name right there. Don't use the number 4. Just Spedrock, and we're going. Follow me on Twitch. Follow him on Twitch. Follow us both on X. Peace.
That's a wrap, folks. Follow and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Hey, Pepe, turn on something from Spedrock Productions.